everyone, so I'm back with part 2 of week 30, and this one came together super quickly, just because the cut parts were perfect, didn't really need to do too much of anything really. So the first photo at the top is a picture of Joe's granny and ourselves. So Joe's granny unfortunately couldn't come to the wedding because she is in her 90s and it's a long journey for her, and yeah, it was just a long way from home, bless her. So we went round to see her in the middle of the week, and we gave her some cake, and we just showed her some photos and things like that. So that was really nice to go and see her. And it's nice to get some photos. I'm so glad I asked for that photo, and I think since she's actually printed it out and framed it, which I think is quite nice. So I'm just so glad we got it, because you just never know what's going to happen. And I've read a quote recently about, I shouldn't be rambling because this video is very short, but I've read a quote recently that it says, like, you being the person that's always asking for photos, and the eye rolls that you get, and the people going, all this. And I think actually I shouldn't care, because one day they'll thank me for all these photos, and it's just a nice thing to do. So I'm living by that quote at the moment, and just taking the photos and asking for photos, because it's the memories that you look back on, and I just think it's so nice to have these in an album. So so I'm going to use that 6x4 cut apart that's got obviously space for journaling, so I can write a little bit about when we went over to see her. And then the first 3x4 photo is actually a picture. Joe brought me some flowers for our week anniversary, which I think is really cute. So we've been married a week, obviously, on the Thursday. So he brought me some really lovely flowers, which is really sweet of him, actually. And so we had those in a vase and just out. And I'm just going to use the cut aparts. I've got quite a few, but they're all a little bit non-related. So I just wanted to use this one that says loved, which matches the most really to this week. A lot of them were like give hope for tomorrow and it'll all be all right. And I was thinking, well, actually, I don't need them sort of quotes for this week, because it was one of the happiest weeks of my life, sort of thing, these couple of weeks. So I didn't really need anything like that. So I tried to use the cards that sort of matched the theme of the week. So then the other photo is a picture of where we stayed in the Yorkshire Dales. So this is what I was on about in the last layout, where I just wanted to be in the middle of nowhere with no people around, and it's just us. And we ended up staying in this converted barn, I suppose, and it was so nice. I will be doing a full sort of album on it, because it was like a mini moon for us, so we're there for a couple of nights and we did lots of things, so we'll be doing a full album eventually, but I just wanted to obviously include it in our week. And I'm going to use that card with the little bird on there, because I think obviously it was like outdoors and it was nature, so I wanted to use that. The only thing I don't do on camera, and I did it as soon as I sort of came off, because I realised it was a little bit blank, that card. I do actually stamp Yorkshire Dales or Mini Moon in the Yorkshire Dales on that blue card, just because, as I said, it feels a little bit blank. So you'll see it in the photo at the end, but I was just staring at it and I was thinking maybe it needs a little bit more, so I did that off camera. And then the other 6x4 photo is a picture of us in the Yorkshire Dales. So that was actually on the Friday night. We went for a little walk and the sun was shining really nicely, so I got a picture of us there. Then I'm going to use that Oh Happy Day cut apart, and that was pretty much everything. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll be back soon. Bye.